Bro, how much info can they possibly give us about this game before release? I have no clue. I don't know how they're pulling this off like on the daily, but what is going on, fellas? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Sparking Zero video. And like I was saying a couple of seconds ago, I don't know how we're getting just info dumps every single day. It feels like new interviews coming out, new gameplay getting released. Man, it's just it's a whirlwind of content surrounding this game, and we're still what, like a week and a half away from being a month out from release. And let me tell you fellas something, that is when the real countdown is gonna start. So start getting excited right now, because we're gonna wake up one day soon and actually be a month out from the release of this game. Do you guys remember when the first announcement trailer came out? I feel like I remember that like it was a month or two ago. And here we are, almost a month out from release, man. It's been a long time coming, fellas. I appreciate everybody that stuck with me up until this point, but the job ain't finished yet, man. So in today's video, I wanted to go over some more interview clips and gameplay updates surrounding Dragon Ball Sparking Zero that I actually missed. I try to stay up on a lot of these updates and things like that, but hey, man, it's so much info dump. Seems like on the daily, it's hard to keep up with it all, man. But I'm gonna take my little biscuit and I'm gonna scoop it all up on the plate, and I'm not gonna waste any bit of it, man. So first, we're gonna start over here on Twitter, and this is the Sparking Zero news account. So if you guys aren't following this page, definitely make sure you go and follow it. I'll try to link it down in the description if I remember for you guys. But we're not gonna start here because we already did the video on how we can acquire characters in Sparking Zero, which we recently learned thanks to this interview from, let me actually go to the YouTube page real quick. What channel was it? Oh, this was the Gamer YouTube channel, right? So they recently did a video with Jun Furutani, the producer, and they pretty much let us know how we're going to be able to unlock characters in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, which, as we know by now, if you guys saw that video that I released, we are going to be able to use Zenny. And then, of course, we have a couple of characters that we're already going to have unlocked with pre-order. We can actually start right here. So this interview clip was by way of the Serial Killers YouTube channel, where they sat down with Jun Furutani as well. And he spoke about an interesting game mode.
Regarding the online modes, there will be player match mode.
Okay, so the first thing he's talking about here is the online player match mode, which we're all familiar with that, and ranked match as well, right?
Online fight with. On top, there will also be ranked matches.
Ranked match, of course.
Yeah, you can worldwide compete with other players, and
we got to be top 100 month one, right?
The rankings. And this is not online only, but also offline available. There's a mode where you can create your own tournament and create their matchups and then play through a tournament mode.
All right, fellas, so we have officially been confirmed that there will be an online and offline tournament mode in the game. Is this going to be world tournament specific? I really hope so, especially online, man. That's going to be so sick. Bro, I feel like, of course, we know that the old Tenkaichi games had tournament mode and everything like that, but finally being able to do this online, and I would assume, I can't even remember how many spots were available in the tournament mode in the past Tenkaichi games. I want to say it was well over 8, right? So imagine, I feel like we just talked about this on stream or maybe in a video a couple of days ago as well. Imagine if you could just set up this tournament, make it not an open lobby, I guess, but kind of match make with other people. They join your tournament, and then if you're the host, you can kind of just set up the brackets how you want. Maybe they won't do it like that. Maybe that's just wishful thinking from me. But man, an online tournament mode, if it's world tournament, yo, this is gonna be so cool, man. Especially with how they set up the world tournament stage in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, where there's actually stage destruction. Hopefully we can well, I would assume that they would bring back the ring outs, right? We haven't seen that yet because we haven't seen any tournament gameplay footage. We can just play on the map, or we've seen gameplay from the map. And we've also, one of the coolest things that I've seen about the world tournament map in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero so far is how you can fight outside of the world tournament arena. I can't remember if I was spectating somebody else's gameplay or reacting to it, but you can in fact fight outside of the world tournament arena, and I think that is one of the coolest features that they've done in this game so far, on top of the stage destruction and everything like that. And the announcer cutscene, like when Goku did the spirit bomb inside the world tournament arena. There's a lot of cool stuff they could do with this, man. So let me know what you guys think down below about having an official online world tournament mode in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I feel like that's gonna be a massive draw for the game, and honestly, fellas, that is going to be one of the main things that we're going to have to do on stream. Now that I'm hearing this, I know this is going to be one of the most fun things that this game has to offer, especially if you have like a big group of friends that wants to play. And how would they do like spectator mode for this as well? Because if this is going to be a big world tournament setting with like 8 or more players, I would assume that more than one match has to be going on at a time, right? Because in the old Tenkaichi games, you would do your match, and then all of the other matches from that round would be finished by the time you're finished. So I wonder how they would pull off that spectating for that. Man, that's going to be really interesting to see on stream, man. I do have a lot of questions about World Tournament still. That might have to be one of the first things we like test out on stream, man. I do want to check out the custom battles, which is another thing that they spoke about in that the gamer interview as well. I think I kind of just glossed over this because they were talking about like how to unlock characters and things like that. But I did want to re-listen to this clip as well, where they were talking about custom battles, letting you create multiple endings in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
So in this game, there's this mode called Custom Battles. So it's not what they put in the game, but this time we enable the players to create their own what-if battles. So you can set a scenery, like an entry before the fight, you can set up.
Okay, so when he says that this isn't what they put in the game, I'm assuming he's talking about like there are already separate what-ifs within the game. And then this is more so for like us to just freestyle everything. I assume that's what he means when he says that, right? You guys have to correct me down below in the comments if I'm misunderstanding what he just said.
Up the fight with rules and setups and who fights whom, and you can also set the scenery after, like
because we've already seen some of the what ifs that we can expect to come, like what if Goku went Super Saiyan against Grade 8 Vegeta? Was there another one that we saw? I think that might have been the, I don't want to assume because I did do a video of all of the what ifs that I expect, and I don't want to assume something from that video is something that we saw in a trailer, so I'll just leave it at the Great Ape and versus Super Saiyan Goku.
You know, for example, you can set up one scene when player 1 wins and one scene when the other character wins, for example. So regarding your question of, you know, how crazy can it get, it's in the player's hand, and so
that's dangerous.
Yeah, every custom battle that you can create, you can also upload online, and then
this is one of the coolest features, man. You get to play other people's custom battles, and depending on what happens, you get a different outcome if they set it up like that. Like he said, they set up an you can set up an outcome when one player wins versus an outcome when the other player wins, and you can upload them to the server and other people can play them. I wonder. Obviously there's gonna be like a public server, but I wonder if you can just like send your friends your match code, your custom battle code, and you can just have like if you want to leave your custom battle on private, you can just send it to whoever you want to be able to play it. I wonder if they're gonna allow that as well. That seems pretty reasonable though, right, if you ask me? But guys, that's not even gonna do it yet, because if you thought to believe them when they said that they weren't really gonna focus on balancing for this game, man, it looks like they already started. So as per the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero news page, looks like Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta has been adjusted to take 5 blast stocks when using his boost skill limits. I break them. So on the left right here, this is going to be from the Summer Games Fest build, and as you can see, the limits I break them boost skill used 3 blast stocks back then, and as per the new Gamescom 2024 demo build, they've adjusted it to 5 blast stocks. And I don't think that's it either. As you guys can see down here with some of the replies in the comments, they've also boosted the amount of time that you can stay in Super Saiyan Blue Evolved as well. So we're going to check out this gameplay clip right here. My bad, let me turn this down a little bit. So he's starting off the gameplay clip already in Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, transforming at the beginning. And if you guys remember before, I uploaded a little bit of Super Saiyan Blue Evolved gameplay from Anime Expo. It didn't last that long. I think it lasted, what, like 12, 15 seconds, something like that. Now it lasts near a minute long, guys. Near a minute long, you get to stay in Super Saiyan Blue Evolved. So, hey, man, I don't know. They said that they weren't really focused, or they weren't really going to focus on balancing this game too crazy, because it's more important that you feel like a Dragon Ball character. So maybe that's what they were kind of going for with this little patch right here, or I can't really even call it a patch, just a little update for Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta's boost skill, because they actually want you to experience this form with this character, since it's not a separate form that you can transform into, right? Look at that. How far are we in the clip? We're 54 seconds into the clip, guys, and he's still Super Saiyan Blue Evolved. I got to make sure that I go down below and try to find whoever's video this is, because we do want to give them proper credit as well. Yeah, guys, a full over a minute in Super Saiyan Blue Evolved. That's nuts, man. I'm so glad that they fixed that. I couldn't really complain about that too much. Okay, here's the video right here. Let me open this so you guys can see exactly whose video this is. I don't want to play their full video. Okay, Kim Pond. Guys, make sure to go sub to Kim Pond. This is his original footage, guys. Definitely want to go make sure that we show some love to him. But yeah, man, bro, I'm so excited for what they're doing for this game, man. But fellas, I think that might just wrap it up for today's video. I gotta know down below in the comments how y'all feel about the new Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta update. Kinda expensive on the blast stocks, but I mean, if you get to stay in this, well, I guess I can't really call it a transformation. If you get to stay boosted up for this long, over a minute long, as we saw in this clip, I think it's gonna be worth it. I can't wait to see if somebody this weekend is able to mess around with Blue Kaioken Goku a little bit, see if they tweaked anything about him, because that's going to be just as nuts as well. But let me know down below in the comments, guys. This is probably the biggest update for today, alongside the World Tournament, the online World Tournament confirmation. Yo, that's going to be so much fun, man. I can't wait to tap into that. That's probably going to be a day one streaming activity for us. But anyway, fellas, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I hope this got you even more excited for the release of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. But that is going to do it for this one. Have a great day. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Peace.